What's up everyone, Toe Tactical here. Today I'm showcasing a team consisting of Venusaur, Sableye and Crustle in the Halloween Cup. This is not a team of my own creation. I saw this being used against me a bunch of times and I thought it was really cool. As you know, I really love Sableye. So I thought I would try it out and it worked out really well. Actually, I did like 2.5 sets with it and I ended up at 3188 rating, which was pretty nice. The queue time started getting really long though at the end, which is kind of unfortunate. But like the team worked so well. In this match, I led my Venusaur into the Scrafty, brings in his Skuntank. Shadow Skuntank actually has good matchup versus this whole lineup. Shadow Skuntank actually wins the one-shoot versus Crustle, which regular can't. So that's kind of a threat versus my team. Brings in the Scrafty again, but his return will do a bunch of damage. I'm not expecting him to shield because I do have the Venusaur. I return once, bring in the Venusaur. It brings in a Beedrill, Shadow Beedrill actually. So these Sludge Bombs will add up. I'm just hoping to get to 2 right here and force a shield. Hopefully I can, and if not, I can probably farm down with Sableye. Let's see, if he throws a drill round right here, that would kill. But X-Scissor I should be able to survive. It's actually a Fail Stinger, which is quite scary because it buffs his attack quite a bit. Let's throw another one here. He has to shield. His Crafty is so low, so he wouldn't be able to farm me down. Bring in Sableye. I shield his move. Expecting a Fell Stinger, but he's not getting to a Fell Stinger plus a drill run. So this is a pretty safe shield. I almost have a move ready for the Scrafty. Hopefully this kills, because he's quite close to a foul play. Survives his 1 HP, does get a move. If it's a foul play is like 50, so I will still survive it. Very nice. That's a good game. That's a good match. Alright, game 2. Venusaur versus Toxicroak. Toxicroak is a pretty tough lead for this lineup. Toxicroak can beat both my Venusaur and my Crustle. And Sableye is good against it, but not that great. Mud Bombs do add up. But Venusaur can win this matchup in a 2-shield situation. So, and because the Friends and Friends are just so strong, I do decide to swap out there though. The thing about this team is that both of my back Pokemon are weak to Azumarill. So if I don't face Azumarill in the lead, I swap to my Sableye and hopefully draw out an Azumarill. And once Azumarill is drawn out, Crustle can usually take care of the rest. Anyway, he brings in Obstagoon, which is not great, but as you could see, the return did so much damage. I can just farm down with Venusaur at this point. And again, Frenzy Plants on Toxicroak add up. So I'm just hoping he doesn't have a better Venusaur answer in the back. I take the Night Slash because it would do less than a Mud Bomb or a Sludge Bomb from the Toxicroak. Actually brings in a Skuntank right here, which still doesn't appreciate the Frenzy Plants. Can take him a little better in Toxicroak, so it makes sense that he swapped this in. Can take at least 1, but he has to shield the next one if he wants to use this Skuntank for anything. Now I have 2 shields and a Crustle. This is looking pretty good, but he does have a lot of energy on his Toxicroak and also some extra energy on the Skuntank. He brings in Toxicroak now. I shield this move because it's gonna hit for some nice damage. He throws another one, and at this point I'm in crunch range. And the Skuntank already has some energy, so I'm gonna have to overfarm right here. Overfarm, throw the Rock Slide, should kill from this range. I'm quite low health though, so I really hope I can get to this X-Scissor before he farms me down or before he gets to a crunch. And I do get to it, should be enough to kill. That's a really nice match, GG's. Yeah, good game. Alright, Azumarill lead, very good for me. Brings in a Galvantula, I bring in my Crustle. It's a good matchup, I can just no-shield, farm down. If it doesn't matter if he throws a lunge or a discharge, I can take either one. I kill him in 2 smackdowns now. Only gets 1 Volt Switch damage. Brings in his Azu, I can Rock Slide. This doesn't do that much, but it's a nice chip. Bring in Venu. Come on, bring in Venu. Yes, waiting out the switch timer, just so that he can't swap out. But I think that was a mistake, because he's gonna be able to throw the Ice Beam right here. Brings in his Marowak, I swap instantly, but now he's a Marowak with shield advantage. And energy advantage. Marowak with 1 Fire Spin energy can reach a Bone Club plus a Shadow Ball on Sableye. So I have a tough decision to make here. I thought he might go for the Shadow Ball immediately, and if he went for the Bone Club, I thought I switched fast enough to get to the foul play. But he gets to another move. Really hoping this is a Shadow Ball, or a Bone Club right there, but no, it is a Shadow Ball and I die. I throw the Frenzy immediately, which is a big mistake. I was already in Ice Beam range, so I could have farmed up like 4 more Vine Whips there before throwing. He lets it go. Great move. I need to get to 2 Frenzies before he gets to the Ice Beam. I throw one right here because I threw it at the end of the bubble. So he gets as little energy as possible. But no, he has the move, so that's really well played by my opponent. I could have definitely played it a lot better. Alright, next game. Another Azumarill lead. That's really good for me. Let's see if I can get Redemption. Basically in the Shadow Skunk tank. Again, that's a pretty tough matchup for my whole team. But Crustle is probably my best answer there. And I want to use my Crustle for something. Because Azumarill is such a hard counter. I don't want my Crustle lined up against this. Against the Azu, of course. Throw the X-Scissor. And she lets it go, which is really good for me. But, like, she can now farm down my Crustle with her Azumarill. And have, like, 2 Ice Beams stored for Venusaur. And Azumarill with a lot of energy and 2 shields is not great for my back line, for sure. Throw the Rock Slide right here. Really hoping she expends her energy. Which she does right here, which is just surprising, but I guess she thought I was gonna get to another move. Really, really good for me. Quite lucky there, I think. I bring in my Venusaur. I'm just gonna take this this Ice Beam because I'm not expecting that whatever she has in the back is weak to Venusaur. I think it's probably weak to Sableye. It's Crustle, so it's neutral to both my mons. Pretty okay. Crustle has shield advantage, which will mean he will be able to kill my Sableye. Because it's a pretty neutral matchup. I do outpace to the moves though. So I'll be able to burn both shields. I'm gonna get to another foul play here. Burn the shield. Hopefully she can't farm down. If she can farm down, this is game over. Because I'm not at a frenzy yet. Farm down. Oh, I'm gonna get to the move. No, but she throws it at the perfect time. That's really good counting for my opponent. I'm gonna have to throw this frenzy immediately. Also because I'm really low HP. One smackdown hit me and I did a ton of damage. Azumarill's energy dry, so I'm gonna get to the frenzy before the Azumarill gets some Ice Beam, which is really good. But I'm gonna have to survive these bubbles, and I barely do. Wow, good game. Good game. It's the thing I really like about this team. Like every game is pretty close. Because these Pokemon don't really hard counter anything, and they don't really get hard countered by anything. Except for this Mandibuzz. Yeah, that's not great. And little story about this match. Q times, I was in this range in my ELO rating. I was at like 3170 at this point. Q times are crazy. I waited 40 minutes for this match. I was waiting on average like 1.5 hours to play a single set. And this match in particular took like 40 minutes. So, and I got hard countered, which was just so awful. So what I do after I'm done with like a couple sets, I decide to just tank all the way. I quit like 12 games in a row, went 0-12 and tanked all the way back down to 3000, which is still great, but the Q times were better there. So anyway, back to and actually this I got hard countered in the next game as well. So waiting 40 minutes for hard counter game is no fun. So I'm glad I decided to tank. But let's get back to these games. Brings back in a Mandibuzz. I think this is a really cool team, by the way. Mandibuzz lead. I don't like all this fast move pressure, but I think this is a solid lineup. We don't see many Mandibuzz, but this is where it really fits. So, you know, props to this trainer for finding that team. Alright, Venusaur to Qwilfish. It's a good lead. Brings in a Wormadam. Interesting swap in. I bring in my Sableye. It's a really good counter for Wormadam. I'm gonna shield this Bugbuzz. It wouldn't kill me, but I just want to preserve some health on Sableye. I'm expecting that whatever he has in the back is also weak to Sableye, because like the only Sableye answers in this meta are like the dark types, which I can hit with return. Azumarill, which he probably doesn't have because he has Qwilfish lead, and then Charmers, which are not that common. So Just hoping he doesn't have a Charmer here, and my Sableye will put in some work. Brings back in the Qwilfish. Really good for me. I can just foul play this once, and I might get to another one because the Aqua Tail is not that strong. Let's see, do I survive this? Barely survive. Very nice. Get to another foul play. He can decide to let this go or shield it. He does let it go. Brings in a Crustle, hoping it can sweep in the back for him. But I have my own Crustle. And he has shield advantage, but it doesn't matter. He's not gonna get to 2 moves. And even if he does, he's gonna be so low that my Venusaur will be able to farm him down. So I'm just gonna smack him down. Smack him down. And I catch a charge move here just for fun. Just for fun. X Scissor and I one Vine Whip and he's done. GG's. Alright. Mawile lead. Really hard for this team because Mawile beats my whole team. It beats Venusaur in all shoot scenarios. It beats Sableye in the 2 shoot. It beats Crustle in most of the shoot scenarios. But Sableye, again, is fine. He brings in Azu, which is awesome. I can burn shields here. I can either burn shields or I can get swap. Mawile without shields is not that great. So my objective here is just to burn shields here. So I'm just gonna go for returns. It's just the safest play. If he no shields a foul play, I'm done. If he shields a return, I'm fine. Because burning shields here is really nice. Because again, the Mawile is so squishy that I can beat it with just my Frenzy Plants or my Crustle. Bring in Venusaur. And I'm gonna do a really aggressive farm down. I'll shield this one. I'm gonna need 2 Frenzies to kill the Mawile. So, and the Fire Fangs do so much damage that I'm just gonna let this Ice Beam go actually. I knew it was gonna fire Ice Beam. I just wanna farm this down. I just wanna farm this down, get all this energy and just delete this Mawile with 2 Frenzy Plants. If he brings it in, let's see what he brings. He brings in a Mawile, and as you can see, he gets a Fire Fang through. And I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill me, but just to be safe, I swapped to my Crustle because Rock Slide from that range would also kill. He swaps into his Qwilfish. It kind of makes sense because he wants to lunge me, so I can do less damage on the Mawile. And Mawile is such a favorable matchup against the Venusaur as well that he probably just wanted to expand his Qwilfish here. Third access right there. I survive, and this is big because a Frenzy Plant from the range the Mawile was at would not have killed, but now will definitely kill. Throws a move though, but he only got like 4 Fire Fangs, so this is only a Power Punch. I survive, throw the Frenzy Plants, that's a good game. It's a really good game. Mawile lead is hard, definitely manageable. Just need to get rid of those shields. Alright, Venusaur into Azumarill, really good matchup. Is he gonna swap out? Mindful of the swap right here, try to catch a move. That's a good play, but I was aware of it. Again, Skuntank wins the once versus Shadow Skuntank at least wins the once versus Crustle. So if he does shield here, I'm not gonna shield the second one because I don't want to be shields down against Azumarill. But he no shields, which is a good play. Also because now he can probably farm down. Brings Azumarill. Over farm here actually because I want to CMP tie here. I am kind of luring him into throwing a move by farming up so much, but and it actually works. I threw the Rock Slide and he shielded, which was crazy, but we also CMP tied. I think he should have just gone for the farm down there, but this is really good for me. I'll just throw the Frenzy Plant right away. I want to get this thing out of here. Brings in the Crustle, I bring in Sableye. I can just get to a foul play here. Whatever he throws, it won't one-hit me. Yeah, at this point he's in a range where I can farm down with Venusaur, so I'm gonna let this move go. Rock Slide will definitely kill. Farm it down with Venusaur, shoot whatever I have to, but I don't even have to shield. I just throw a Frenzy right here, and from the range that Azumarill was in, this will definitely kill. That was a good game. Not much my opponent could have done there. Except for farming down my Crustle, of course. I think if you're Azumarill, you definitely just want to go for the full farm down. Usually they don't get to a second Rock Slide. Haunter lead, it's pretty awful. I bring in Sableye, I bring in Azumarill, which is nice. which is nice. I can bait here. Hopefully he falls for it. He has such a positive matchup in the lead that I'm expecting him to shield, trying to retain this matchup. Next turn, I'm not expecting to get shielded because he has a Haunter. Haunter is very squishy, doesn't do that well in the no shields, especially if I can farm up with Venusaur after. Like Frenzy like almost kills a Haunter, so it has to save shields. And right here, I'm expecting there to be another Sableye answer in the back. So I don't want to shield because it would just be a waste. They will just eat my my foul place like it's nothing, and I'd be shields down versus a Haunter, not good. But he brings in, actually he brings in a Toxstroke right here. After waiting out the clock. And this is good for me, like Venusaur versus Toxstroke is a way better matchup than Haunter versus Venusaur, so I'm fine with this. He's probably expecting something weak to Haunter in the back. I want to go for another Frenzy Plant. I can't go shields down. I don't want to Haunter the farmer down, but he goes for a Sludge Bomb, so hoping for a Mud Bomb there. Was a Sludge Bomb. Throws another Mud Bomb. Oh, I can't shield because a Shadow Punch from Haunter would do more. And he's definitely gonna get to one. Let's try to farm him down with Smackdowns here. But I can't. Really close game though. Well played by my opponent. Next match, Eco Master. I think he was like top 10 when we played. I played a lot of high rank players that day. So it was some really good matches, as you could see. Alright, Crustle to Venusaur. It's a pretty neutral matchup. But I gotta swap out of here eventually, because I want to save my Venusaur for potential Azumarill. Yeah, Sack swap my Azumarill, my Sableye here. Catch a Rock Slide. I don't want to shield, because again, I'm expecting Azumarill in the team. Like a lot of teams have Azumarill. But actually has a Mandibuzz, which is real bad for me. This thing absolutely walls Sableye. But the return still does a bunch, so I'm gonna throw it. We see P-tie there, that's huge. It's gonna take it. No point in shooting. The undercharge is good play, he gets 2 more air slashes. I have to bring my Crustle right there. I don't wait out the clock because his Mandibuzz is switch locked, and I don't want him to be able to swap out to preserve it for my Venusaur. I am able to smack down him down. Brings in a Victory Bell. Yeah, and another point, I've shielded that move right there. Even though it would not have done that much, you know, I've died with 2 shields too many times, and this time it really paid off using that shield, because if I wouldn't have, I would have probably died with 2 shields against this Victory Bell. Victory Bell, I throw the Sludge Bomb and it makes a really nice sack. That's a good move. That's a really good move. I even overcharge right there, so I mean, well played as anticipating that. It's an acid spray for sure, but I'm gonna have to shield. Acid spray would have pretty much killed me. I tried to go for a Sludge Bomb, but I didn't think I'd reach it, and I throw the Frenzy Plant, but I could have still gotten to the Sludge Bomb. This will kill anyway, so well played. Well played. Just a little panic at the end, but we made it. We made it. Good game. Alright, that's it. Really cool team. Really enjoyed playing with it. Has a lot of flexible options, which I like. If you wanna try out this team, keep in mind the Halloween meta is always changing, so you might not have as much success with it as I had, but it will be fun for sure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, you know, yada yada yada. Follow my Twitch, follow my Twitter, all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video.